This is the start of race number 4, first race of today. 0.9 of a knot of current going downwind, going with the wind, holding us off the line. 1 minute and 5 seconds to the start. Got both boats next to each other. Quite a nice big gap underneath Rowdy at this point, which they're defending against the other good guys. 40 seconds to the start. Valve 02 could pose a problem, trying to come in here. Whose gap are they going to try to steal? 30 seconds. No one's gap. 15, 14, valve 14 coming in here could be a problem. They're going below them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gun. General recall. Okay start for both boats. 11 with the best gap underneath them. We have to restart this race. Okay, this is the restart of race number 4, first race of today. Once again, we've got both boats uncomfortably close to each other. Approaching 1 minute to the start here. That is 1 minute to the start. We have Rowdy underneath relative obscurity. Hopefully we're kind to each other. 45 seconds. About 42 might be making, no, about 20 making a play, and 63 defending against it. 11 doing a good job of keeping that gap there, just 23 seconds to go. Nice gap underneath the Rowdy as well. 15 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gun. All clear on the start. Got Judd to leeward of us on Rowdy, and no one to leeward of us on relative obscurity, so we're in pretty good shape here. This is race 4. Boats are in the distance. Near the top, this is just to the right of the top mark. And we're seeing quite a lot of current going in the direction of the bridge. This is approaching mark 1 of race 4. Both of our guys, one right in front of the other, right in front of 63. At least 10 boats in front of them, so there's going to be some action at this ley line. 1.1 knots of current pushing you down from the mark, so tacking underneath will be very difficult. Well, there's going to be some yelling here for sure. There's going to be a protest by 40, potentially against 11. 53 going behind everybody. And yeah, we're going to have some trouble here with the mark. There's a lot of current. Now we're on port tack. It's terrifying. As predicted, we didn't make the mark. In fact, we're still hitting it now. It's a mark, and God knows, probably fouled some people. rounding. We're going to do our circle. Sure the main sheet off, big hike up here, guys. Doing a 720, this next one's going to be challenging. Hopefully there's a gap behind 10 and before 40. Yeah, no worries. And kite going up. And off we go. I guess we rounded in 11th place and 63 was 12th place. But there'll be a lot of boats gaining on us from the 720 we did. NOOD gate of race number 4. 63 rounded in 10 and bow 11 approximately 15th after doing a 720 at the top mark. The second top mark of race number 4. Superior leading. 63 looking like a 6th place rounding. Seventh place, 63. Looking like an 11th place for bow 11. 7th place there. And a 11th place for bow 11. Nice comeback from doing the 720. Hopefully Andy Horton isn't going to pursue any sort of protest. Beautiful set. This is the finish of race number 4. 63 finishing 7th place. Same position they were at the top mark. It's looking like 8th place here. And then bow 11 could end up sneaking in for a 9th there, very close. They rounded the top mark in 11th place. We're right on the line for any disputes, but clearly 11 is finishing in 9th place. Great comeback. This is the start of race number 5. Approaching 1 minute to the start. Bow 11 on starboard, everyone else around them on board. Bow 63 reaching away on board. But it's bow 11's chance for attention here. Only 3 boats to the left of 11. Still some current holding us back off the line. 33 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. It's Terry underneath of us, so he won't give away much. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. All clear on the start. There is a boat potentially touching the mark. Yes, touching the mark. So they will be doing their turns. No real threats other than Terry in a pretty tight spot to leeward of us. Meanwhile, the other good guys are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boats above us, and they have a great start. They get to NOOD and quite advanced on the boats around them, and they got a lot of clear air. This is Mark 1 of race 5. First boat is rounded already. Looking like about 63. Got around in 4th place. Like now 11 is rounding in 11th place. Terry rounded in 3rd place, which they started right to NOOD of 11 on the start line. Coming into the lure gate, race number 5, now 63, rounded 4th position in the top mark, and oh, terrible waves there from that arsehole, looking like we're going around in 2nd place, technically, which is a great gain on that run. Nice rounding. Terry rounds approximately the same time around the other mark. His rounding isn't quite as good. And Heather is counting. So would that blue kite be 6? Okay. So it'll be hard to call this, but I'm going to go with 8. I'm going to go with 8. So also a 3 boat. Here we are, top mark, the final top mark of race number 5. 63 moving up 1 more position into 3rd. Slightly late on the hoist and on the tack. Judd rounding in 4th. We might have some action again here, unfortunately, on 11. Let's hope they get around here in good shape. Negative. We are lumping. We don't go beyond head to win and don't hit the mark. And hard to call on whether we hit the mark or not. Leave it up to you guys. What's this one? Leading a ride with 9. Looks like we're going to round in 10th place here. Whether or not we hit the mark is another question. Yes, we are doing the right thing then. Honestly. Being honest. We have completed our 360 hitting the mark and only lost 1 position out of it. Effectively rounding a 9th, but let's call it 10th. finish of race number 5. Hutchinson winning the race. 63 defending second position. Second position for 63. This is the start of the 6th and final race. 63 getting my attention. Start 1 minute to the start. Pretty much in the middle of the line, maybe slightly more boats to our right than our left. Pretty good gap to leeward of us right now, which is money. 30 seconds. Boat 11 is 5 boats up from us down here. Handles are saying they can get going. 15 seconds to go. Quite a nice gap to leeward. Main fiber. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. Individual recall.
01, break 05, break 01, break 05, just the 2.
01 and 05 were over early. It's great news for us. 01 was the boat to leeward of us here. So they will be returning and making the gap even bigger. Meanwhile, 11 had a good start as well. The boat to leeward of them is tacking, which is Imperia. So not a bad start. Quite a bit lighter here, quite a bit less wind. Not forecast, but we'll have to see how this one plays out. This is the first top mark of race number 6, the final race. Doug Costello at 19 rounds first. Looking like we are going to be, our 11 will be in 5th place. We are awaiting the arrival of our 63, which appears to be rounding now, back there. So 10 here, looking like 10th position here for 63. Yeah, 11th position for Bow 63. This is the bottom mark of race number 6. Boat 11 has gained a position, rounding in 5th mark at the top, 5th position at the top mark, and rounding in 4th position down here. Is that right? 4th? Popular, the left-hand gate mark, but Andy's over here going around the right-hand gate mark. Meanwhile, Terry's only 2 positions behind Imperia, and Imperia needs 4 positions ahead between them to go ahead of them in the overalls. Meanwhile, here comes the other good guys, our 63. Looking like they're rounding in 10th place based on our lawyer's interpretation. Don't trust those lawyers. hopefully we're able to get around orange. Looking like they are going to get around orange. So did it. Yeah, clear, that's good news. Still third place from second at the bottom. Terry has sailed into second place, so if this stays the same, he will win the event. Right behind him. Terry wants to drive badly and gets away with it. Meanwhile, Heather has been counting. Have you been counting, Heather?
Yep, 11 to 6.
11 is sixth place. Okay. Boy McDuff. A little bit of bump. Coming into the finish of the final race, race 6. Now 19 with the clear win. 11 coming surging in here. It's going to be a fairly close. 11 got third place. 63 got fourth place. Now I'm going to start counting the